Faces at half-mast, folks. Faces at half-mast in honor of Donald J. Trump dying this week. It's going to happen. We're going to get banned from Twitter for saying it, but you know what? You can't get banned from a goddamn alleyway. So here we are. Hell yeah. Ooh, my goal for this, it already started a little weird. But my hope for this set is that when you walk away from it, you say, started off kind of funny, but by the end I was a little depressed. It was kind of like that debate last week. And, all right, goddamn. It's good to be here. It's, you know, this lockdown's been weird. You know, I've been reading a lot. I've been reading a ton. I don't know about, do you guys know how to turn subtitles off on Netflix? Because I am stuck. I can't figure out how to try. I didn't mean to read Tiger King on Netflix, but I now feel compelled to write a book report about it, or tweet, whatever it is. I don't know. The modern book report. Sweet. We'll get into it. Why not? I'm John. I'm vegan. Hello. It's good to be here. I'm vegan. I had a cheeseburger for breakfast, but I identify as vegan. I actually haven't had anything to eat since breakfast. I've been vegan for hours at this point. Yeah, it's called intermittent veganing. I just made it up. Don't tell my partner about the intermittent part. She thinks we're doing it for real, and don't want to get in trouble there. It's hard, you know. I was raised on the Midwest diet, grew up here in Cincinnati, eating fast food, eating all kinds of garbage. So like trying to have any kind of diet is really tough, you know. I feel bad. Like I kind of feel like I'm cheating on her, right? Kind of feel like I'm cheating on her when I sleep with other women, but that's a different thing. We won't get into that right now. So I will, like I'll get home late at night after a show or something, and I was weak. I did something bad. I can't go join her in bed. I gotta go shower first, right? I gotta go loofah off the smell of 5 guys off of me. And I get anxious around the apartment, because I'm on all the apps, right? I'm on all the apps, Grubhub, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grindr. In my defense, I thought Grindr was a sandwich delivery service, but I stuck around for the compliments. I have been caught a few times. She's caught me a number of times. She caught me recently with 2 hot dogs, and it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to get caught, because here's the thing. It's embarrassing for a few reasons. One, it's not like she caught me with 2 hot dogs in my mouth, mustard in my beard, relish in my bush. That's not what happened. She discovered a receipt from 2.5 months ago for 2 hot dogs I bought with cash so there wouldn't be a paper trail. What kind of deep-seated Catholic guilt is that? Now she knows I shop at IKEA for impulsive things. And also, regardless of how you feel about eating meat, I think that everyone here, we can agree, hot dogs, a little disgusting, right? Hot dogs, like, ugh, eating a pig's asshole? Let's leave that to the bedroom of the police officer. Hey, I think we can all agree. Eat that pig booty like groceries, am I right? Yeah. Those boys in blue get a little taste. Let our future president, top cop of California, Kamala Harris, let her husband get up in there. Hell yes, blue lives fecal matter. I have a dog. I'm not going to have a transition there. I have a dog. Hot dogs, real dogs, that's the transition. That's what you get when you get comedy for free in a gentrified alleyway. My dog just got prescribed Xanax, so I'm taking dog Xanax. It's fine. Dog Xanax is exactly like human Xanax. I looked it up. The website seemed reputable. Completely safe. I am afraid of the vacuum cleaner now, but that's actually one of my chores, so now I can get out of it. It's actually a microaggression if my partner asks me to vacuum, so it's working out pretty well. That's good. guess I'll do this one. Have you been tested? What? Have you been tested? That's a question you get to ask strangers now. That's fun, you know? Have you been tested? It's a familiar question, new context in 2020. Have you been tested? You get to... That used to be a question that you asked when like things are going well, you know? It's kind of sexy, like, oh, you've been tested? What's going on here? When I was single, I wasn't asking that question until I finished, you know? Like, you know, that was a lot of fun. Do I have anything to be worried about? Because you do. Make a call. Now you got to be upfront about it. Like that's you can ask that before you even go out on a date with somebody, right? It's kind of rude not to let them know. Like if you're, you know, if you're good to go, good to hang out in person, right? Like you got to put that in your you're putting your Tinder bio, right? Are people doing that? Or not? They're not. Whatever. Tinder bio, you know, fluent in sarcasm, pizza and sushi are my spirit animal. Tested negative for COVID-19 and positive for having a good time. And HPV, hit me up. Swipe left if you're under 6'1". I don't need any of that. If you're under 6'1", hit me up on OnlyFans. It's on. You can pay for it. Oh, that's cool. Is that the end of that one? Did I have another thing about that? No, that's it. I love October. This is the best time of year for me. I like this a lot. Spooky, right? Do some spooky things. Watch creepy movies and go to the pumpkin patch and wait in line to vote early for one of 2 undead rapists. Hell yes. USA. USA. You have to do it, folks. You have to do it. Which one? Which one is it going to be? The rapist with dementia or the rapist with COVID? I'm saying rape in an alleyway, and I'm understanding why it's making me feel uncomfortable. Can only imagine how the neighbors feel. Which one, though? You gotta pick one. It's the most important election in history, right? You gotta pick one. Nobody likes Joe Biden, but you gotta suck it up. Most important election in history, right? You gotta vote for the lesser of me two evils. That's what you have to do. Yeah, I thought I was going to get a flow there, and then I didn't, but this is going to get bleak. I hope that it's not going to stay bleak, you know? It's like, but you have to. You got to vote. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to vote for a guy named Howie? That's who the Green Party guy is, Howie? You're allotted one adult that you can vote for in a year with a child's name, and I already blew mine on Bernie, so I gotta do it. That was worth it. I think we can agree. What's the silver lining? I mean, this has been a good week, though, right? I've been really doom and gloom until about Friday at about 1 a.m. At Friday, 1 a.m., things started feeling like, you know, it might work out. Who knows? I mean, it might still not, but I'm still in that, you know, period of like, it might. You guys felt it at the beginning of my set. You guys were all excited. Don't lie to yourselves. It could still happen, so he might pass away. And also this week, the Pope came out and canceled capitalism. He's like, it's done, it's over, we don't like it anymore. Something in 2020 might be the year that I re-accepted God into my life. 14 years after denouncing the Catholic Church, I think I'm back in, baby. I'm a believer. You guys are cool. Some people don't like when comics talk about politics. Stick to comedy. Leave the politics to, I don't know who, the rapists. I guess that's the only people who are qualified. That's why Bernie dropped out. He's like, I'm out, I can't do it. Stick to comedy. Listen, I am uniquely equipped to talk about politics, okay? I majored in political science, and I have a minor tied up in my basement right now. What do you do? Share memes, tell people to vote, grow up. I'm ready to commit crimes, I'm ready to blackmail people, be the victim of blackmail. There is a Jeffrey Epstein-shaped hole in this country right now, since about last August. And his girlfriend is about to get suicided by Chelsea Clinton. I have a future in this industry. One person slapping their knee makes it worth it to say that kind of stuff, I think. All right, we'll see how this one goes. Listen up, libtards. We have to get into this. I know it's not PC for me to say this, but we have to reopen the schools. Some of them are already. We need to reopen all of them. These school shooters are getting desperate out here. Are you watching the news? You're showing up at the perfect time. Are you watching? They don't have anywhere to go. They're having their parents, their mothers, drive them across state lines, 30, 40, 50 miles, just so they've got a group of people to open fire into. We got to return to normal, folks. Those guys didn't have to die in the street. It could have been kids in a high school. That one feels good to say. Don't think I can post it online, but who gives a shit? We're hanging out in alleyways now. That's all that there is. Speaking of high school kids who love the president, local legend, Nick Sandman. How about him? Anybody know who the hell I'm talking about right off the bat when I say it? Doesn't. He's the MAGA hat high school kid from last year, went viral when the Native American guy, Covington Catholic, the Native American guy was beating a drum in his face, went viral, got canceled or something, I guess. The reason I bring him up is because Trump had him speak at the Republican National Convention last month, which was exciting for me. I'm like, local hero, he seems like a piece of shit, but I enjoy theater, and I wanted to see what they were gonna do. Like, they're gonna ham it up, because that was a very theatrical moment, and he was probably in a position that wasn't very fair. He didn't ask to be in that position, but he's also still wearing the MAGA hat, so fuck that little kid. But and he's an adult now, so whatever. What point am I trying to make? None, really. There's no point to any of this, but. He spoke at the RNC, and I was excited, so I tuned in. I was like, what's he going to do? He had the Native American guy beating the drum in his face. What's he going to do, Is he going to show up dressed like Elizabeth Warren? Is that what's going to happen? That's what I was hoping for, and he didn't. He just showed up in his MAGA hat and his suit. Just cried about getting canceled. Cried as he wiped the tears of $300 million that he just won from a settlement with CNN for defamation. I got canceled. I would like to be canceled too, sir. That sounds pretty awesome. You got to go on a high school trip to DC, and now you're rolling in 300 mil talking at the RNC. You're a poster boy for getting canceled. That sounds amazing. I've got student loans that need to be paid, young man. Cancel me, please. That was the whole thing, I think. All right, how do we dismount? I don't know how long I've been up here, but I think okay, good, perfect. That's perfect. All right. We're gonna get off the politics shit, and we'll get to your headliner. I became an uncle this year, which is exciting. I became an uncle, which means that last year I went to a gender reveal party, and it was a gender reveal party at a Skyline Chili. I don't know if any of you have been to a gender reveal at Skyline. It's better than burning down the entire state of California. I will give my sister that, but it's the second worst thing that you could do, because what a Skyline gender reveal party is, you have your whole family, grandparents, parents, everybody. All the people are there at Skyline. You don't order anything. You just sit down, you mingle, and then eventually the waitress or the waiter, the essential worker, they bring everybody a cheese coney. And if you don't know about a cheese coney, it just looks like a bun with cheese on it. You can't really see what's going on underneath there. Just a bun with cheese. So what happens is that everybody at the exact same time takes a bite of the cheese coney, and if it has no hot dog in it, it's a girl. And if it does have a hot dog in it, boy, I am going back to therapy. My God. It was a boy, and that's a hell of a thing to put your entire family through. That's going to be our first memory of your unborn child? All right, right there in the mouth. Okay, great, fantastic. Feels a little bit like assault, but whatever, I guess. That's my memory, Grandma's memory, everybody's memory. I think the really weird part was that afterwards we started playing some of those baby shower games, like how long is it going to be? And that seems... Okay, how long, penis and mouth, baby. That's the joke. Man, I shouldn't have tried that one. This is very strange. Usually the stuff about school shooters, silence, and this part people are excited, and you guys are just like, more about kids dying, because this part's not good for us. But so yeah, he's born now, and I love him very much. But you know, he's a baby now, so I can love him. But when I know that I can use this as blackmail in the future, right? Because if he talks with me when he's a little bit older, I can make all the kids at his school refer to him as chili cheese dick. And, all right, thank you guys very much.